ports, specifically of the computer variety, are great. You can plug them in, you can unplug them, rank them. Before I begin, this video is inspired by Ice Cream Sandwich's door tier list. If you want to make your own tier list, a link will be provided in the description. Also, I won't be talking about proprietary ports. Sorry, Wii Nunchuck port. It was never meant to be. USB-A. It's the classic port. Almost all computers have them. Almost. It's the industry standard. Unfortunately, that means there's really nothing special to say here. It's the true neutral of ports. C. USB-B. Besides from the stupid name, this port is kind of unknown. Mainly used in audio devices such as my MIDI piano, some XLR interfaces, and my printer. At first glance, there's nothing special. Mini USB is exclusively used in my way too overpriced CAS calculator that can run Tetris, but not Pokemon Red, and my illegal Game Boy. That also can't run Pokemon Red. It was relevant for like 1 year, so whenever you need it, you can't find it. It's an okay port, C. I have never come across a high quality micro USB cable, except for in my Blue Yeti. It's small, and whenever you plug it into your Android from 2010, it gives you a general sense of displeasure. D. Micro USB 3.0 is the older sibling. I've only ever seen it used in large portable hard drives. In fact, I'm editing on it. It's flat, and I feel like I'm going to break it whenever I plug the thing in. D. USB-C. The first time I was exposed to USB-C was my dad's Huawei P30. But the second time was the Nintendo Switch. Prior to the Nintendo Switch, the only other console I had was the Nintendo Wii. It was spiraling into irrelevancy, and the Switch felt like the future, and so did the sleek and fast accompanying port. No wonder this is becoming the new industry standard. Easiest day of my life.
Well, Cyber, if you like it so much, why isn't it an S tier?
Because of Thunderbolt. Remember when I said USB-C was fast? Thunderbolt is faster. They look exactly the same, but when I plug Thunderbolt into my phone,
quick charge activated.
The possibilities of Thunderbolt are endless. I mean, look at this.
A single cable powering an entire crazy over-the-top gaming setup. The setup is built around the Dell XPS 13, but what it lacks is some dedicated graphics for gaming, which is where Thunderbolt comes in. The XPS is connected to the Aorus GTX 1080 gaming box. This little enclosure here houses not only a full GTX 1080 graphics card, but it also has a power supply to power not only the graphics card on the laptop, but it also has USB ports for the rest of our accessories. With a single Thunderbolt 3 cable, your thin and light Dell that you carry around all day long turns into a full proper gaming setup.
It's perfect. It just is. Lightning. I know I said no proprietary ports, but Apple is just a massive company.
More than 1.9 billion
iPhones have been sold as of 2021, and I think that's just due to the sheer quality of their product. The same can be said for the accompanying Lightning port. It's satisfying to plug in, and according to YouTube Shortsman, it's really durable.
A is for Apple, Apple.
I know I said no proprietary port. MagSafe.
MacBook.
Apple.
A is for Apple.
HDMI. Great port, and I think it's the first time they finally got a display port right. But 40% of the time, hell breaks.
Baba Booey.
You know what time it is? Speedrun time. Micro HDMI. I haven't really used it, and it looks like if you took micro USB and just... See. Mini HDMI. Mainly used in smaller cameras. It just feels too small to be a DisplayPort. D. DisplayPort. It's literally just HDMI, but not as popular. C. Mini DisplayPort. I have two on my Mac. From experience, it's okay. It's essentially just USB-B, but without a satisfying click. B. AV. It's unique, but being unique doesn't necessarily mean you're good. C. VGA. Excuse me? What is this? Look, I get it. Back then, one would only upgrade tech every few years or so. As such, ports were designed around this philosophy. But VGA has screws, and the shanks are made of rubber. D. Surely it can't get worse than this. What is there to say about the power plug? A lot, actually. It powers anything from moon lamp to my leaf blower. The problem: so many different regions have different power plugs. Come on, guys. I get culture barriers and stuff, but this is an electrical port. Not to mention that most plugs besides Britain's can easily electrocute someone if not handled correctly. D. Power cord is power plug's little brother. If something needs a lot of power, but not too much, this will probably do the job. It's mainly used in PCUs and monitors. The problem: the amount of effort I have to put in order to plug these things in is way too high, and half of the time I don't even know if it's correctly plugged in or not. Guys, come on, pull yourself together. D. Coaxial port. Technically, any round-shaped port, including AUX and AV, are considered coaxial, but these two are in a league of their own. I've seen this port in 3 things: laptop chargers, the Leapster, and my HDMI splitter. Some types of coaxial power ports feel good to plug in, some not so much, but these are the exceptions rather than the rule. B. Ethernet. Ah yes, your one-way ticket to the internet. The cantilever clip style design means that this thing won't unplug if you don't want it to. It's like a more primitive version of MagSafe. And that click though. A tier. Now let me tell you about AUX, also known as a headphone jack. Okay? It's not bad. XLR. Mainly used by live performers and a handful of home professionals, XLR offers a lot of control. Its unique design allows it to turn into an extension cable when need be. This is a genuinely good idea, which I think more ports should do. Sadly, the quality of the port varies from cable to cable. It's not like HDMI, where unless you buy a cable off the black market for 0.02 Dogecoin, the quality doesn't matter. Price per performance actually applies. If you want a good XLR experience, you're looking at shelling out $25 minimum. C. Port of Rotterdam.